What's up, YouTube? Octane Militia here. Just doing a little update on the things that we've done since we bought the Mav. More than happy with how the machine's been performing and the capabilities. You absolutely can't stop it. I bought it pretty much bone stock. The only thing it really had on it were these doors. I'm not even sure who they're made by, but they seem to be pretty good. They're really rugged. I've rolled it over a few times and they never bend or anything like that. We're right here, so let's start out what we did first. We did these Super ATV rock sliders. They've been really good. They hold up really well. They're a lot more ruggeder than a lot of other things on the market. Obviously, the first real big one is these 32-inch Maxxis Carnivores. Absolute monsters. Good in every condition. Really light, spin well, good in snow, mud, rocks, everything. They're just really, really good. I got them on HCI bead locks. They, you can let the pressure out of them real, real low in the deep, deep snow, and they seem to really hold pretty well. After that, we did this 3-inch lift before we did the tires, Super ATV bracket lift. That made it so that when we jumped this thing and rode real hard on it, the tires didn't come up and hit the lights right here and blow the lights out. So I had it cranked all the way down to the floor to make sure they would never touch. So they'll never touch. I installed the 32s and the 3-inch lift kit, and then I took and lowered the machine down by turning these down, and then from there it takes and it lowers the machine down, but it gives you a wider stance as if you just left the bracket on it, which right now it handles the trails absolutely amazing for everything that's up and around here. Absolutely kills it on the trails. Never seems to get stuck too bad. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't get stuck, because it definitely gets stuck. It gets rolled over when I'm pushing the limits, but as far as the machine go, it handles just about everything. After I did the tires and the lift kit, I got it stuck in my first pretty good mud hole and decided that definitely needed to do this winch here. So I went with a KFI 5K winch, wired it all the way up to the switches and the battery in the cockpit. Went in there real nice and smooth, real small, very, very simple and easy to use. It very easy to lock and unlock. So that thing's absolute dynamite. I got it on a regular fair lead. Went with synthetic because of I like the simple fact of when it breaks, it doesn't have to worry about it snapping back and storing energy and hurting somebody real bad. And on top of that, you can just always tie it back together if you need to, so that's huge. Let's see, we did the Super ATV flip-up windshield. That has come in absolutely awesome. I did a review on that. It's probably the best windshield on the market, I think. The easeability of it and how the functionality of it is absolutely awesome. Can't be beat. It's unlocked right now, so you just lift it up and you can see everything in here. When it gets real muddy, you just lift it open and you can see out real easy. There's a review on that in my page if you want to check it out. Highly, highly recommend it. Everybody we ride with seems to be switching to them because of their convenience. I was the guinea pig and it turned out to be a real good thing. Next thing we did was the Amazon light bar. We just went and read reviews. Read tons and tons of reviews, and this one came highly recommended. I've had it all the way underwater, through the snow, sleet, rain, mud, muck. Never leaks, never gets cloudy, and extremely bright. So I think I only paid 75 bucks for it. Was worth every single penny. Like I said, it's never leaked, it's never gotten cloudy or anything like that. So you guys can go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these rigid ones. I'm gonna stick to this one because it seems to be working just fine. These brackets I got off Amazon, they're real cheap. I think that they were like 15 bucks or something, and they work for that light bar. You gotta tweak them just a little bit to get the curved one, but I like the curved light bars better. Let's see what else we got going on here. We keep, the builds never stop, so. On the inside, not too much has changed. Obviously, the cool thing about the winch and everything here is you can hook it up to a 15 or 20 foot remote and be able to work the winch off a little clicker so that you don't have to be in it if you're in a real hairy situation. We got the stock Can-Am 4-point harnesses that are really good. We did our dash cluster, we did the winch all the way on the left. Let me turn this down a little bit. We got our light bars and our light switches right here. The one all the way to the right there is the rock light switch, which is, we did a review on that too. But in case yours is a Verge video checking out, we got our rock lights mounted right up here on the side. So when you're pointing down at night, it lights up your front tire like a beast, so you can actually see what you're doing. Here, I'll turn it on for you real quick so you can see what it actually looks like. So when you turn it on, it lights up real bright, and it lights the tire up so you can see exactly what you're doing when you're at night and, you know, conquering challenging terrain and all that. But I absolutely love those. Super convenient, better than any of the rock lights that go into the tires, because the ones that go into the tires get covered up with mud. This is blocked by the door right here, so that's just a little light by to see what you want to see, and then it, you know, lights everything up real good. Go ahead and turn these off. Next thing we did is we got the cloth roof from Super ATV, which is really convenient, especially for the nice warm hot days. It rolls right up and packs right up inside there, so that it, you know, you ain't gotta worry. You can have the nice clear blue sky like there is today, and you can just ride around with the top down. Reminds you of being in a Jeep, but super cool feature. We love it. We were gonna originally change it, but now I'm not gonna change it. I keep this on in here just for water doesn't pool up. It all comes off the side. Just a little piece of plastic. What else I got here? I got the Tusk center console bag. It just stores important stuff like our phones or whatever. You can put anything you want in there. That's real cheap. Got it on Amazon. Back here we got the Wet Sounds Stealth 10 soundbar with the remote that I have latched straight onto the grab handle, which is really nice because you can turn it up, down, and change all your songs, or if you're just riding or whatever, you can just, you know, hit the pause button and it'll pause it, play it, which is really super convenient. Especially, I put it behind me just because of the ease of access of it, and it stay clean and out of the way. And I didn't want to put it up there because I didn't want to lose my rear view mirror, but that sound bar is, I mean, it is extremely loud. It blows your doors off. More sound than you'll ever need on that thing. We like to ride with some tunes just to keep the atmosphere popping and whatever. Let's see what else we got. This is actually just a trailer box cover. It would go on my trailer like normally, but you put it in here and it's a hell of a lot of storage. I carry a lot of my camera gear and things like that, but I just anchored it to the rack, and it's real big, and it keeps all my shit dry and out of the way. I like having it. I'm gonna swap it out for the one I saw on Dennis Kirk. I think it's made by Quad Boss. It's got a little angle. My wife can't barely see into this thing, so I'm gonna get some with a little bit of angle, but for now this thing seems to do really well. That was only like, you know, 60 bucks or whatever. We got the Dragonfire exhaust. Not the whole system, just the what do you call it, slip-ons or whatever, but it sounds real good. It's not obnoxiously loud like some of the other ones. Also, you'll see the bracket in the back. KFI Tiger Tail. You guys have seen this in the videos, used multiple times. Absolutely amazing product. It's a self-retracting rope that you hook up to your friends or whatever, and then as soon as they get close to you, it reels itself in. And it's up to 12,000 pounds. I got a whole video review on that too if you want to check it out. That thing's awesome. Back here we have the upgraded rear radius arms made by Scott Holt. Holt Creations, Scott's Custom Creations. It changes out the 14 rear end for the 15, where you just drill that hole just a little bit bigger and add these much stronger rear radius arms, so you ain't never got to worry about it. I broke my original ones backing up into a stump, and I mean, I barely even hit it and it broke, so I was irritated with that, so I didn't want to mess around with it anymore, and a lot of people recommended Scott Holt, so if you guys want those, get in touch with him. He's also got me a set of powder-coated ones, red, coming in the mail, so he's a real good guy. He gets all your stuff to you real quick, but those things are super strong and super rugged. I did the rear, so I had to do the fronts. I went with the CT Raceworks fronts. Obviously, tie rods are a known weak point in the Can-Ams, so you don't want to be stuck on the trail with a broken tie rod. So that was one of the first things I upgraded. Now you ain't got to worry about, you know, losing your steering or whatever in the front end. That's pretty much it for right now, I would say. I also did the Sport Low switch in it, so that you get a lot more power in low. And I don't go too crazy on it. I know it's not you know, meant to handle that power, but sometimes it's nice just to have it if you want it. Like I said, that's it for right now. I haven't really messed with the motor too much. A lot of people say it gets real hot in the summertime. If that comes, I'll get the you know, upgraded front fender flashes, and I'll probably reflash the ACU so that I can have the fan kick on a hell of a lot cooler. But that's about it for right now. The thing's a monster. I love it. It's a very, very capable machine. Any questions, just hit me up in the comments. More than willing to answer everything. Just check out some of our rides if you guys want to see this thing in action. I'm going to try and do a review of everyone in our group's rides so that you guys can see what all they got invested in theirs, in case you run the same machine they do. But thanks for watching our videos. Stay tuned for more. Please subscribe, hit the like button if you like what we're doing. We really enjoy making the videos. We enjoy being out there, and especially in the Pacific Northwest. It's absolutely beautiful out here. So hopefully you guys enjoy everything. Thanks for watching, and catch us next time.